Hey everybody, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay, I've got a question here that I was asked via email. So if you've got any questions, if you can't feel that you can't pop them in the comments below, then please feel free to email me at meistertarot@gmail.com. And it's about the entanglement of the energy gas suppliers, sales, funded by corrupted oligarchs. I mean, there's a lot more to unpack from that than in Europe. I'm talking about Europe here, and I'm going to have a attempt to have a look at that. Let's see where it goes, because it is such a entangled question, to say the least. Okay, so basically what it is you've got Russian-backed energy companies funded by corrupt oligarchs. Now you can't, Russia is no longer a communist country. Communism is where you break up all the structures and everybody has an equal share. Well, no, what happened is they broke up all the structures. Everybody had an equal share until the oligarchs and Kremlin got together and decided to, sell the multi-billion-dollar gas plant to an oligarch for $1 in exchange for some support of something or other for someone in the Kremlin. It's just a nasty situation. It has this corruption, from what I understand, has spread to various parts of Europe, because money is money and greed is greed, and they exist everywhere in the world, sadly. So I'm just going to have a look, first of all, at the energies of this entanglement and to see whether it's going to be untangled, resolved, the corruption's going to be exposed. It's just, I can't see it. It's not going to be easy. What fell out here? Interesting cards. So what fell out was the corruption, abuse of power, stealing the truth card, but moving on to calmer waters. So again, these swords being, so we've got the Five of Swords, which is the win at any cost, the corruption, abuse of power, sabotage card. It's the dude on the battlefield picking up the swords of truth, not in a celebratory way. It's and everybody's just walking away in disgust from him. It's literally a battle won by deceit. So it is the corruption, the sabotage, the betrayal, the abuse of power. But then we have it, so it's the 5 and then the 6. We then have the 6 of Swords, which is the packing up of the truth and moving to a new horizon, to a new position. And it is a positive card, so we've got a really card followed by a positive card. So show me the energy. Show me the energies. Yeah, I'll do a spiritual growth spread. Show me the energies in regards to the corruption behind Europe's energy supplies. Show me the energies behind it, and then we'll have a look at where it's going. Show me the energy. They're trying to pick what card. You guys done? Yes. Okay. See where it goes. Oh, interesting. Big stick, new start. New start in the plan moving forward, the plan that is being brought forward. The presentation of, okay, thank you. This is a presentation of a new opportunity that is coming forward. Now, I'm going to call it as the fall of the Kremlin and the changes within Russia. So this is an offer of an opportunity. It's not the going to happen, but this is the energies behind it. challenged by money, 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 the opportunity of money, challenged by capitalism. Oh, why am I not surprised? But it is 2 new starts. So this is an opportunity to this is my Golden Universal Tarot. Sorry, someone asked me to show the decks. Golden Universal Tarot. They are a bit glary in this big picture window, so I do apologise, but I use them for my moneyed readings. So we have this opportunity for a new start where we have this, because of all the little shooting off, and it's good for all, but it is going to be challenged by literally capitalism. However, it is a new start. There is this opportunity to walk down this path, past the money, through a new archway. So it is about very much new starts coming forward. What we have in the behind the scenes, the Hierophant, the masculine authorities, it's just a powerful masculine energy. However, they are going to find themselves burdened by these messages, and they're pretty much a disorganized mess that they're struggling to hold on to. So that's what's going on behind the scenes, is we have those that are in control. So this is the in control card. Hierophant, Emperor. Please excuse me. The Emperor card. So the my way or the highway, patriarchal, toxic masculine energy of control. Okay, right. Let me get that right. Thank you, boys. They pulled me up, and that's what they're here for, because what they're trying to carry forward. It's also a 10, so it's the end of a cycle. Is a mess. They are really struggling to carry this forward to this. Okay, we've got a hill there. This is about a new. Hills are also about, mountains are also about, they can be obstacles, but they can also signify a new beginning as well. So they're struggling to get this messaging, these messages, this information they've got together. What's going to come out of it? Holy smokes! Full illumination. Thank you, guys. Full illumination. In the wake of, notice the sunflowers there, in the wake of what's gone on in Ukraine. Now, I know this possibly might seem callous of me. I'm going to put it out there that these things need to happen so that significant change comes forward. And it's so awful that there is loss of life. There is so more awful that there is so much destruction, and there's going to be rebuilding and PTSD and children that are, it's just, everything is ghastly, ghastly, ghastly. But sometimes we need these episodes for the world to unite and do what is right instead of the petty in-bickering. Okay, thank you. And that's why Trump also came to power in the US, because it was needed to expose the decades. It was not Trump that caused the swamp. He exposed the swamp. He was the swamp, but he pulled the plug out of the bottom of the swamp because of his attitudes. And so therefore everything that was brewing under the surface has been brought to the surface and exposed and can now be dealt with. And Ukraine, what has happened between Russia and Ukraine is the same. Okay, it's going to be 2 major arcana. It's going to be viewed from a different point of view. What is currently going on is going to be stopped. It's going to be stopped in its tracks and viewed from a different point of view. Okay, the karma hanging over it, another major arcana, new start. This is the opportunity for a new start, a new journey. As those that have been involved in this corruption find themselves the truth wounding them and bringing about their downfall. The truth is going to come forward and slay them, basically. Okay, going forward, a new plan on a global scale, new plan. Four of Swords, Two of Wands. It is a crossroads moment, but it is a crossroads moment on a global scale for a new plan to be brought forward. And here we have the Ace of Cups. New partnerships, new agreements, new emotional beginning. This is the outcome. Not saying it's going to be an easy path. The Six of Pentacles, which is about giving and receiving help, can mean money laundering or dark money, or money behind the scenes, owing loans and debts. But I'm not getting that vibe from the boys at the moment. It is about the giving and receiving help. It is about the countries, the world coming together and helping those that need it, and getting the energy, gas, it's just how do I explain that? Even in Europe, it's about coming together and helping the European Union for the European Union. Eight of Wands, a lot of messages coming forward very quickly, almost like missiles coming down into thank you guys. They're telling me read the second meaning on this. So this money that was exchanging hands is going to be exposed and brought down. Exposed and brought down. There's something really unexpected. A Page of Cups, a bombshell coming forward that is really unexpected. Page of Wands, we have the Messenger here, bringing about the downfall of the king or the kingmakers and a new beginning. Justice, actions and consequences, but literal justice in regards to this coming forward after the ending is brought. And the Death card is also about authentic change as well. Authentic change in the face of the Justice, the rebalancing card. So there is information going to come out that's going to be really holy-dooly quickly, a lot of it, in regards to who scratched whose back. Here's the Orator bringing it forward, going to bring about the downfall in regards to the way things have been done. Okay, on the base, here is Mother Russia, endings. So it is the endings of Mother Russia. There's going to the Three of Swords, piercing the heart. There's a lot of people going to be, when I say a lot of people, okay, look at the card itself. Look at the dude lying underneath it, dressed really richly, grandly. He's quite obese, so therefore he's fed well. It is these corrupt oligarchs and those that enabled him that have basically lived the high life off this energy corruption, that are going to find themselves pierced by these swords of truth. And here we have Sword of Truth coming forward, the prosecutor. There's going to be quite a bit of this is Five of Wands. It's the argy-bargy, you did it, no you did it, throwing under the bus going to occur, which is going to bring about, again, opportunity for real change. It is a doors closing and opening, real change. Walking away from what is no longer serving, Eight of Cups. Nine of Wands, the feeling of being embattled. So those that have indulged in this are going to feel themselves literally backs up against a wall and pummeled by what is coming forward. It is actually going to happen fairly quickly. And then we're going to enter this rebalancing, temperance, moderation, just for all is what I'm getting out of that. Okay, that was an interesting ask. So that's the energies behind it. A lot of the future going forward is coming out of that as well. What cards do I want for the future going forward? Light seers, I think, in this one, in regards to this one. Intuition cards are getting a bit ignored, so light seers cards. Show me this going forward for... Oh, broke the pack to shuffle, and I've got the Magician. Everything is at the disposal of the Magician to make magic happen, to make what they desire, what they wish, what needs to happen, happen. And then the Star of Hope. Okay, let's have a bit of a shuffle. Show me the story going forward in regards to the energy, sales, energy, control. Sorry about my wobbly table. It's down to about one good leg at the moment. Oh dear. My little card table poked in the corner of the lounge room here. Okay, show me the energy, gas, going forward, what needs to happen, what's happening, what are the challenges, what is the overriding universal energies in regards to this. Show me going forward. Show me going forward. Is it going to, what's happening? Show me going forward. Show me going forward. In regards to the control of energy. Interesting. So the cards that fell out, Eight of Swords. This is a self-inflicted restriction, is what I'm getting. Because if you have a look at this particular card, so the Eight of Swords is restriction, confinement, Eight of Swords, sorry, hemmed in by the truth. But if you have a look in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the figure that is standing in the middle with one foot in the water, so it's very much about an emotional state, and this clarifies it. The bindings are loose, the blindfold can be removed, and it's the same in this particular deck as well. If you have a look, this is the figure looking in the mirror. The figure that is outside of the mirror has no bindings, has no restrictions, but the figure, how they see themselves, is restricted. So it's very much a psychological situation where I'm going to say Europe, the Europeans, see themselves bound to this restriction, but they're not. They're not. Here we have the Eight of Cups, very clearly walking away from what is no longer serving. Now you say, well, where's all the cups? They're sunk below the water. It is about emotional acceptance. So again, another emotion card, a psychological card, emotional acceptance of what is not working and walking away from it towards a new dawn. And then we have the Nine of Wands, setting up new boundaries about what is acceptable. And I'm looking at this figure of defiance standing here, holding the wand of passion and planning, a new plan coming forward, and setting up the boundaries of what is acceptable. Here we have, if you think of my Five of Wands I had in the other deck, it's the argy-bargy throwing under the bus. You did it, no, you did it. This is the climbing over each other out of desperation to capture the elusive flame. It's just energy. It's basically a self-destruction energy. Or kids in the playground. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is about packing up the truth and moving forward. It's a forward movement card. But okay, we'll continue. Show me. I'll do a full Celtic in regards to this. Full Celtic. Europe with the corruption behind their energy supplies. Show me what's going to happen there. Show me what's going to happen there. Europe with the corruption behind its energy supplies. Its corruption behind its energy supplies. What's going to happen? Past, present, future. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Come on, guys. Bring me those cards. They're looking for some particular cards in a particular order. There we go. Got it. Okay. When you shuffle, you'll get a feel of your cards. Okay, about when they're ready. Right, the first card that flew out was the Hanged Man. Things are going to be seen. Things are being seen from a different point of view. The light has been shone. And there is this just pause moment, is what I'm getting. There's a pause moment as the awareness is being absorbed. Does that make sense? It's going, oh, hang on a minute, and then having that minute before you move on to the next stage. So this is very much I'll say a revelation card where it's just it is literally, hang on, a realization. So things are being stopped while it's being processed. Then we had the Ace of Cups, new beginning, partnerships, birth of something new is the second signifier. I'm not going to say challenge because it's not a challenge. It is very much about coming together, partnerships, working together in a new way. Okay, Six of Cups is the past, but it's also learning from the past in this particular deck. Can be naivety, but it's not. Doesn't mean that in this particular deck. It is about being aware of your past, accepting your past, and learning from it. Okay, the past itself. Eight of Wands. A lot of information coming forward that is leading to a culmination of magic happening. This is in the past, so you've already started to move past this moment, if I can put that out there. The magic happening moment of the messaging is now in the past, and it's leading to this enlightenment. That's why you've moved on to this oh, hang on. So the exposure and the magic happening is in the past. Okay, crowning this reading, independence. Energy independence is what I'm getting. Sovereign independence. It is countries being independent, not relying on each other, and not having to exchange money for energy. Thank you. This is a sovereign independence card. Okay, crowning the reading. Immediate future. Wish fulfillment. I'm looking at this chest of money down the bottom, which is quite interesting in a cups card. But this is all about possibilities in the immediate future. Dawning of a new day, emotional partnerships, agreements, and what needs to be happening coming forth, while securing finances. But this is not a securing finances in a corrupt way. This is protecting sovereign finances. Okay, externally, Right, in a moment, okay, this is Four of Swords. It is a moment when the countries involved have to step back and nurture themselves for a minute, for a while. Just do some self-nurture. Absorb the wisdom that needs to be learned. But this is very much about the Hanged Man as well. This is stepping back, self-nurturing so that they can come out stronger. Looking after oneself first, internally. Yeah, we got this again. This is, if you think back to my full explanation in regards to this, I think, just trying to remember, was this my Baltic countries reading that I did this on? This is about self-imposed restriction, because the person looking in the mirror has no restriction whatsoever. This is a psychological restriction that needs to be overcome, and this is internal psychological restriction. Hopes and fears, walking away from what is no longer serving. Oh no, this is, yeah, remember some cards fell out when I do readings as soon as I've done the reading, because I am merely the conduit, I am purely the messenger. I don't actually know what went on in a lot of the readings, so please bear with me if I stumble like that. But it was about this. It was about the self-restriction, and here we have the hope and fear, walking away from what no longer serves towards a new horizon. So again, those two cards have come out. Oh, I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. The outcome, the boundaries. The determination to set the boundaries and stand firm while holding this Nine of Wands, holding this staff of new plans, new possibilities, new potential, new opportunities. Slow and steady progress forward. It's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen. To quote an old New Zealand Kiwi ad, it won't happen overnight, but it will happen. But it is about governments taking slow, steady progress forward and making fundamental domestic security decisions in regards to energy. Here is the Fool again, about a new start, full of optimism and opportunity, packing up the baggage and moving on. 10 of Wands. Page of Swords. It's all about the new technology that is coming out. Again, we have a Five of Pentacles. It is about stepping forward and picking up the key. Instead of feeling despair, pick up the key and undo the lock, because this technology is coming forth at a huge rate. Okay, what do we have next? We have the Emperor and the Star of Hope. So the Emperor, in regards to this reading, yes, the Emperor is the patriarchal my way or the highway, but it's also about taking control. This is about taking control and making magic happen. Making magic happen. We've got still, if we continue the story, the Ten of Swords. This is the complete and utter downfall if you think of the traditional decks. But this is about stepping forward, unleashing the truth and stepping into a new horizon in the face of these, tearing each other apart to try and get hold of this mystery, unreachable flame. We have the Six of Swords, packing up, moving forward, packing up the truth and moving forward. And then the Queen of Pentacles. She's all about security, growth, abundance. And just look at the expression on her face, the power in her face. And then we have judgment, a collective awakening, an inevitable ending to what was, a new beginning, and a call to arms. And then we have temperance, the rebalancing. And we have the world card. So many major arcana. And then the world, a culmination, a unity of diversity, an ending of what was, a beginning of what can be on the world stage. Okay, so it looks good. Went a bit long, a lot of ground to cover in regards to that. But yeah, I think for the future of energy in Europe, the future is bright, but it is very much about releasing yourself from the psychological bounds of what is, each sovereign country taking charge and saying, hang on, and moving forward and exposing. Will be exposed. Okay, thank you for joining me. I hope that helped and answered a few questions. I haven't got a timeline for that. It's a process. Thank you guys. They're telling me it's not a destination. It is a process. It is a journey that Europe will be going through, and different countries will reach the culmination at different times, and those that get there quicker will help those that are more struggling, and everyone will get there in the end. But it is about the journey. Okay, thank you for joining me. Take care. Love to you all. And we'll tackle a bit more on Europe tomorrow, and then we'll move back to other things in the world. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.